by far #1, right? And they're very specific about dress codes, but I just put it all in the dress code category. Ripped jeans, hair policy, a lot of stuff like that. Even shaving was on there for athletics. Schedule, start time mostly, how long lunch is. Those are all things that they put that fit under schedule. Lunch menu. Some interesting ones is add dodgeball to athletics. More textbooks, right? The type of work. Faculty and staff, someone thought that, one of the middle school kids thought that we need to change that, and then a free period. All right, name your favorite month of the school year. All right, so December and May were the two dominant responses. So that's the breakdown. Some kids that put September because of football or different sports because of, different months because of soccer or whatever, but for the most part it was just May or December. Name something teachers can do to help you be more successful in school. All right, these answers are all over the place, all right, but here is the ones I was able to kind of compile the best I could. All right, hands-on activities, less homework. More engaging, slow down on the lessons, extra help, step-by-step instructions for the high school, and then a couple different ones for the middle school. All right, name the most important item you need for school. Brain. Yeah. So pencil and pen were by far #1. Matter of fact, almost everybody in the middle school put that. Chromebook computer was up there, phone, earbuds was up there, just not enough responses to be in the survey in the game. And then brain had 11 responses. Name something you remember about Cole when you leave. All right, so there is actually a lot of kids that put coaches, and a lot of kids that put teachers. I just compiled them together just to avoid confusion. Their friends. A lot of kids put specific teams like our basketball team or our volleyball team, so those all got compiled into athletics. And the other responses. Name something that distracts you from learning. So, other kids talking for the high school and the friends for middle school. All right, my phone up there, noises. Stress for the middle school, been very stressful. Stressful lives. Too quiet also for the middle school. A lot of kids put a completely quiet room distracts them. So. The electronics was a bunch of different things, game systems and, everything in between. Some interesting things for the high school: hunger and the feminine species. Middle school was teachers yelling and anything moving in the classroom. Those are some interesting responses. Name something all good teachers need to have. Right, so patience, understanding was #1 for both campuses. Right, humor was right there. Personality. A lot of kids just wrote, personality or humor is what a lot of kids wrote, or be funny. Respect. School spirit at the high school. All good teachers need to have food, whiteboard desks, good explaining, physical punishment in the middle school, and a degree. Name something kids do at school but nowhere else. Schoolwork for the high school and middle school, they learn. They don't learn anywhere else. Right? They also cuss at school. They don't cuss anywhere else. Middle school, they curse.
AP.
Attend classes, gossip, act out was act stupid, act out. All right. Put gum under desks for the high school. Take pictures 24/7. Nothing. School can be applied to life. Right? Middle school, Pledge of Allegiance. And then enjoy themselves. You never know what is going on at home. That's the exact answer one of the middle schoolers put. All right, name an activity at school that you really enjoy. Right? Athletics dominated this category. Sports teams, specific teams, right? Or just athletics. Right? Lunch, experiments, RCC, art, theater, cooking, math. All right, and math and social studies in middle school. Name an activity at school that you don't enjoy doing. All right, math is also up here. Homework, number 1 at the high school, test number 1 at the middle school. Pretty interesting. Okay, name the first thing you would do if you became a millionaire. All right, buy a house for the high school, donate to charity for the middle school. Give to the poor was also some answers that some high schoolers put. Invest, help families, save, pay bills, buy a car was on there, but not enough to be included in the game. Get fast food, a lot of kids put go to Chick-fil-A and spend it all. Somebody else put lots of chicken nuggets and fries. Shop at the middle school was buy a bunch of shoes, one kid put, and I don't remember the rest, but lots of different things fit under that category. Oh, here you go, high school, buy a giraffe, go to private school, there, buy a Gucci store. Middle school, the first thing they do is thank God, give money to teachers in schools, and then give it to Coach Bain. Maybe Coach Bain's son put that, I don't know. But those are some interesting responses. Name a quality you like about your favorite teachers, right? Being funny was by far number 1 at the high school. Right? Nice, patient, laid back, knows content, strict and structured, enthusiastic. And then pretty similar at the middle school as well. Some interesting responses. Creative accent. Maybe that was Sarata's class. Right? They like him. Makes it interactive. Middle school keeps things real, motherly, and engaging. All right, name a behavior teachers want to see in their class from their students. Right? Respect, attentive, silent, disciplined, responsible, and hardworking for the high school, and pretty similar at the middle school. Almost exactly the same on both of them. Common sense, desire to learn, and be robotic were some of the responses to the high school, what teachers want to see out of their students. Independent and be seriousness. All right, name something you look forward to as an adult. Freedom and independence at the high school, making money, having a good job. A lot of people put, be an NBA star. That fit under, or some people put that fit under have a good job. Own a house, driving, college, out of school, respect. And then driving was up there higher at the middle school level. Be successful. Have own family. One of the middle school put be a good husband and father. And then drinking at the high school. Be like teachers. Oh, there you go. Be a good husband and father at the high school. There you go. Get a girlfriend. in middle school? Party and no drama. The drama ends when you become an adult. Name something kids can do, but adults cannot. Right? Be immature. Right? There's a bunch of things that fit into that category. All right? Have fun, stress-free, enjoy life, sleep in. Right? Middle school kids, that's exactly what they put. And there are 6 of them that put exactly that, and they did not talk. It was shocking to go through those and see the same response. Go to public school, use slang words, curse, eat lots of sugar, have crushes, and get nullified. All right, name an instructional method that helps you learn new things. Describe it if you don't know what it's called. These answers are all over the place. All right, so hands-on was pretty much what I kind of grouped together. Visual. Some kids like to hear things in song at the high school and phrases at the middle school. Quizlet, Kahoot is up there. Some kids take notes, from a PowerPoint. So, repetition, watching videos. Student-led, one-on-one, real-world examples. Storytelling, make it a story. Review test answers and give food as a reward. All right? That's a good instructional strategy, according to that person. All right, on a school night, what time do you usually go to bed? Right, so at the high school, right, 10 o'clock is the most popular answer, and at the middle school, 11 o'clock. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, middle school is 9. Only 12, yeah, TDL, sorry. Yeah, so 10 o'clock and then 9 o'clock. How many close friends would you say you have? So at the high school, 2 was number 1. At the middle school, 5. They have more close friends. Right? So at the high school, some of the responses: 4, I keep my group small. Right? Too many to count. 1, everyone is fake. Middle school, a lot, but they are all leading with a drawn, sad face. Right? Half the school, one kid is pretty popular, and then just 140. All right, how many times have you moved? All right, this was something I was really interested in to see the responses. So at the high school, 18 was 3 and 4. They were both 18. Middle school, number 1 response was 3. Some of the responses, more than I can count, too many times to keep track, enough. Obviously, I couldn't put those in a category. Middle school, 3, fixing to be 4. More than I can remember, I lost count. All right, how many hours a week do you spend doing homework? Another one I was interested in to see the answers. And the number 1 answer for the high school was 2. And then at the middle school was 1. And some kids put 30 minutes, some put 20 minutes. I just compiled all that into less than 1 hour. Yeah. Well, apparently some high school kid says I do it at school. One kid put too much. One kid put changes with the year. And then tops an hour, depends, finishing at school, finishes at school, so. All right, what is the perfect number of students in a class? All right, the high school, they